Sorry about that. I had accidentally filled up my entire PC with videos, so I had to delete some stuff. Hey, you may have seen me do part of this one while that thing was in the middle of crashing. But what I ended up going the wrong route with it. Cosine of a negative angle is the cosine of a positive angle. The sine of a negative angle is the negative sine of a positive angle. So these become positive. So it's something familiar. It's this guy right here on your reference sheet. It's the sine of s plus t. So this is the sine of k plus 2k, which is the sine of 3k. Easy problem. I'm just tired and screwing up. Use the appropriate sum or difference identity to find the exact value of the cosine of negative 7 pi over 12. You should probably convert that into degrees. How many times 12 enter 180? I guess it doesn't enter nicely, does it? But they're both divisible by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 180 divided by 6 is 3. So we're going to get negative 21 over 2. That does not seem right. Oh, 30, negative 210 over 2. Whew. All right, good. So this is negative 105 degrees. This is the big thing. The double angle is negative 210. And we want the cosine, so we're going to use this little guy right here. Now, one thing I do want to consider about when I draw a negative 210 degree angle, or even when I take half of it, negative 105 degrees is going to be right here. And remember, all strippers take cash. Cosine ratio is negative. That's a big thing. Cosine ratio is negative. So when I do my old little formula here, this plus or minus stuff, I'm going to be using the minus. So I'm going to do the cosine of negative 210 over 2, and it is the minus square root of 1 plus the cosine of negative 210, sitting pretty over at 2. Now if I draw a negative 210 degree angle, I have 30 degrees of reference space. And I just throw the 30, 60, 90 pattern at it. And I'm just going to do this one. 1, 2, root 3. Root 3 being negative because of direction. And the cosine ratio here would be negative root 3 over 2. So what do we got? We got negative 1. Not plus here, it is plus, but plus a negative root 3 over 2. Both pieces over 2. And we have to end up looking like this. It's going to be kind of funky, especially with that negative symbol over there. None of these seem to show the negative symbol. It's kind of weird. It's probably choice A. A is going to be negative. This is definitely a negative answer. That's positive. That's positive. That's positive. If it's any of these choices, it's choice A. We'll see. So we clean this up. Wish I had more room. We'll put these pieces together. That would be 2 over 2 minus root 3 over 2, all over 2, which becomes 2 minus root 3, now sitting over 4. It is the negative square root. It's kind of interesting what's going on here. I am using the right formula on it. I feel like I am. Not much you can do with this. This is the negative square root of 2 minus root 3 all over 2, which is not an answer choice. I'm curious if somebody knows more than I do about things here. Somebody does know more than I do. Amazingly enough, this actually is choice A. Quite amazing. But that is equivalent to root 2 minus root 6 over 4. I'm going to think about that for a minute, because I've never seen that cleaned up in my life. Which just bothers me, so maybe I have a chance to learn something new here. Remember, I'm not a trained math instructor. I'm computer science. Well, I don't know. I'll do some more research on that later. I know in Tennessee I've never seen that done. Pretty interesting to me. That's the first test I've ever seen this. I think this one came from California. So maybe they know something on the West Coast I don't. Well, I got a chance to learn something. Some point in time today I will look into that. 40, what is the range of the function f of x equals oh, God. Really? Ugh, hideous. I don't know if you remember what cosecant looks like or not. Seems like sine starts low. And cosecant is what happens when you flip these parabolas here. So cosecant is everything from here up and from there down. It includes everything except for the space between -1 and +1, non-inclusive. It's choice B. It is. It was just by knowing a graph. 41, find the period and phase shift of twice sine of 3x plus pi. I don't know if you remember this or not, but you're supposed to factor before you can see the phase shift. And if you pull a 3 from pi, you have pi over 3. This actually means left pi over 3. So the phase shift is going to be one of these two guys. And the period here, period would be 2 pi over 3. So that looks like choice C. I was hoping I could finish this right now, but I can't, which stinks because I ran out of time. But maybe I can start the converting and uploading.